Here. So President
You
Trump
bet, Dana.
making clear from his point of view, the anti-weaponization fund is not dead. You and others have said that you believe it is. So you're the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. Is it dead or is it not?
Well, Todd Blanche, under oath, said it was dead. Todd Blanche needs to be confirmed. I've been in Congress now 19 years. I've never had an attorney general that I could work with like Todd Blanche. I think he's doing an outstanding job. And even Senator Tillis and Senator Cornyn have said he's highly qualified. So they should confirm this guy because he's doing it out, bringing down crime, going after the fraudsters who've been ripping off American tax dollars. Todd's doing a great job. He needs to be confirmed, and let's hope it happens soon.
You're right that these two senators are saying that this is unfortunate that this is happening to Todd Blanche because it's about this weaponization fund and the IRS settlement. But on the weaponization fund, are you saying that the president is not accurate, or he's not telling the truth when he said just this weekend that?
Well, I think what the president, what he said, Dana, was in the. I think what he said was in the context of if they're not going to confirm Todd Blanche, then he's going to pull it back and then he's going to renominate Todd Blanche after the election. I think he said that. Okay, if that's what the president wants to do, that's fine. What I want to get is Todd Blanche confirmed because he's doing a good job. I mean, Todd Blanche he was a defense lawyer. Before that, he was a prosecutor. He's a working lawyer. He's doing an outstanding job. And the idea that they won't confirm him and they voted to confirm Merrick Garland, the guy who gave us the memo that said, oh, we're going to go spy on parents at school board meetings, the guy who gave us his Justice Department did the memorandum and said if you're a pro-life Catholic, you're an extremist. They confirmed that guy, but they won't confirm Todd Blanche.
What do you think about the fund?
That makes no sense.
Do you think the fund is a good idea?
Well, it's no different than what Merrick Garland did with Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. He paid Peter Strzok $1.2 million.
So yes, you think that it should stay alive?
I'm saying there's a fund right now that compensates people who've been wrong.
Well, to add $1.8 billion
Peter Strzok got $1.2 million, for goodness sake. But that fund is for people like Mark Houck, who had his door kicked in front of his wife and 7 kids, was taken to court, taken to trial. His lawyer said, we'll show up, we'll meet you wherever. No. They kicked in his door during the Biden administration, and they took him to court. And, of course, the jury found him not guilty. It's for folks like that. That's what that fund's for.
Okay, so
it's been used in the past to compensate Peter Strzok and Lisa Page got $800,000, for goodness sake.
Mr. Chairman, you are right that this fund exists, and this is a question of putting more money into it. But on that note, just kind of looking ahead to who could or should be eligible for the fund, I want to play something that the Interior Secretary Doug Burgum told me about the reflecting pool. Let's watch.
It didn't peel off. There was vandalism. There was box cutters. There have been 7 arrests. There was people literally trying to destroy part of a monument.
And you're 100% sure that what happened with the liner was vandalism. You can prove it.
Oh yeah, absolutely can. And as we drain it, we've got all the photographs.
As you well know, the U.S. Attorney here in D.C., Jeanine Pirro, says that vandalism did not damage the pool, but it was a hasty and botched contract renovation that did. They dropped their case, a criminal case that they had against a former Olympian, David Hearn. Given what he's gone through, should he be eligible for money from the anti-weaponization fund?
Well, that'd be up to the board. I mean, if this thing is formed, remember, that's up to, I don't make the decision, it's up to them. What I do know is Peter Strzok shouldn't have got $1.2 million.
So you have
an opinion on that? President Trump's election campaign.
You have an opinion that he shouldn't have gotten it. What about David Hearn?
Well, that'll be up to the board. And I don't know all the facts. This story just broke. I don't know all the facts, why they did, why the Justice Department dropped the case, why the Department of Interior said that there was something there. I'd have to go look at all that. We'd have to look. What I do know is President Trump is focused on making America great and focused on making Washington beautiful again, and he's been focused on that. We'll have to get to the facts of this case. I just don't know.
They were one of the facts now, and this is based on what the president's own U.S. Attorney, Jeanine Pirro, who I know you know well, she used to be on Fox, said in a court document. The ramifications of it was that they were trying to send a man who was innocent to jail based on lies about vandalism. He was accused of crimes that he did not commit. As chair of the Judiciary Committee, does that bother you?
If those are the facts, of course, but I don't know that those are the facts. We have not seen all that evidence. What I do know is what I talked about Mark Houck. What I do know what happened in the Garland-Biden Justice Department is FBI whistleblowers that came to us.
I'm asking you about
No,
now.
I'm not turning back. I'm telling you things I know about. I don't know all the facts with this case, but with those cases I do.
Once you learn all the facts,
and when FBI whistleblowers were retaliated against, that was wrong. That's what this fund is for.
Okay, I am interested. I do want to talk to you again once you get all the facts, because this seems like if you want the weaponization fund, seems like weaponization against somebody. Never mind that he was an Olympian for the United States. Before I let you go, last week you sent a criminal referral to the Justice Department for former special counsel Jack Smith for making what you allege to be false statements during a congressional deposition last year. Todd Blanche was President Trump's defense attorney during that Smith investigation. Should he recuse himself, even as acting attorney general, from any prosecutorial decisions involving Smith?
No, of course not.
Why?
Of course not. He should just follow the facts. He should keep doing the great work because he's the Attorney General of the United States.
But he was the president's personal attorney for this case.
Well, that has nothing to do with it. Jack Smith is supposed to tell us the truth. We ask him, did you get the contents of any communications of United States members of the United States Congress? And he said, no, he didn't, when in fact he did. I mean, did Jack Smith not know? Was he that ridiculous? I mean, he's supposed to be the smartest guy in the world. He's supposed to be as smart as Anthony Fauci, for goodness sake. He did not know that? You can't sit under oath and tell us you did not get the contents of communications of members of Congress when, in fact, you did. And that's pretty clear. And so if Todd wants, if the Justice Department wants to prosecute him, that's up to them. He should not recuse himself.
Okay, we're out of time, but I just want to say that what Smith says and what Jamie Raskin, your counterpart, has said in a statement is not that he didn't tell you the truth, that you guys didn't ask him the right question. That you didn't ask him the right question.
Come on, come on. We say at the start of every deposition, you have an obligation to give us the full truth. You can't give us part of the truth.
But
you got to give us the full, all the facts. And he did not do that. And you're trying. I mean, that is, first of all, he went and got our phone records.
I'm just saying what he said.
Then we were asking.
Okay.
He got the contents of communications. He did not filter that out. That is a violation of the Constitution, speech or debate clause, clear as day.
Okay. Jamie Raskin says that the question was not followed up on.
Of course, the Democrats are going to say that.
I wasn't there. You guys were there. So listen, I appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much. And again, come back after you get more information about the case with the reflecting pool.
Sure, will do.
Okay.